we got to take a deep breath for this one. It is every student and parent's worst nightmare, and it has become increasingly common. The second week of classes at UNC Chapel Hill started with an active shooter and left one professor dead. Thousands of students sheltered in place for hours or evacuated. Some even jumped out of second-story windows to safety. And in the middle of it all, student journalists at the Daily Tar Heel worked to keep their community informed. After the shooting, they filed a front page with some of the terrified messages sent and received by UNC students during that lockdown. I am honored to welcome the brave Caitlin Yeadie, the print managing editor for the Daily Tar Heel. Caitlin, I'm so glad that you're safe. I'm grateful that you're here. Tell us what was going through your mind during the lockdown. Where were you? What were you doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I was very fortunate to not be in a campus building at the time of the lockdown. I was at our student newspaper offices, which is about a half-mile away from where the shooting occurred. Me and a small group of student editors locked ourselves in the office, and from the roof of our offices, we're just able to see the absolute chaos that was unfolding outside. Police cars from every direction, sirens going off from campus. I mean, just terrifying to not know what was happening in that moment.
I watched that and just thought, UNC Chapel Hill is a dream school. You and your fellow students worked so hard to be there. Your parents just brought you to school, and no one would ever imagine this would happen the second week of school. I know there was a moment of silence earlier today to remember the professor who was killed. What is it like on campus right now?
Yeah, campus right now is a lot about togetherness. I think we're feeling a lot of the same emotions as a community, not just the student community, the surrounding Chapel Hill one as well. We're feeling a lot of uncertainty, a lot of anger, a lot of grief. And I think we have done a good job of coming together. A vigil was hosted on campus this evening, another rally earlier this afternoon. And I'm very grateful to be a part of a community that's really embracing being together in a time when we really need to come together and heal.
Well, let's talk about the Daily Tar Heel, because your front page has gone viral. Many of the messages are really hard to read. How did you get this idea to make this, to put this in the paper, to show not just your school, but the country, what it was like for you and your fellow students?
Yeah, absolutely. This week's paper was supposed to be our run-of-the-mill preview of our upcoming football season, but after Monday, we took a long, hard look at the coverage we were putting out, and we thought what would best represent it. We didn't know if it'd be a picture or a few words or a story. And after lamenting on it for a few hours, our editor-in-chief, Emmy Martin, texted me with the idea to put text messages sent and received by students while they were on lockdown for over 3 hours. So we came into our offices yesterday and just went through submissions sent to us by peers, by classmates, and we highlighted some quotes here, as you see in red, that we felt most salient and that we felt told this narrative of 3 hours of just confusion and fear.
How difficult was that as a journalist, right? I have covered all sorts of mass shootings from my seat, but I was never inside, right? You put out your student newspaper in the wake of the tragedy that you yourself experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we couldn't have done it without a team, and we have a team that is just amazing and has been here for each other since Monday and will continue to be here for each other in the coming days and weeks and months. It felt like reading texts that my mom would send me, getting all of those messages onto paper. There's one at the end that's something along the lines of, "I wish I could just come get you." And my mom says that to me when I'm stuck in my dorm room with a cold, and I know she was feeling that on Monday. So it was just heart-wrenching to see other people's parents respond in a way that I was responding and that my parents were responding. It was just there's something so human about it that really got me.
Caitlin, I am sorry to report, but you know this, our audience does. You're part of a generation that has basically been forced into active shooter drills since you were in kindergarten. Did you ever think that you would need to use that training?
You know, I didn't think so. I don't think anyone ever does or prepares for it. And it is a bad, dark day when we have to do that. But I think, in the coming days, I am astounded by the support that we've been able to have for each other. And I think the conversations that we're able to have because of this front cover and because of the reporting that our team is putting out, I think we're going to start thinking a lot more critically about, why things like this happen, how they can be prevented, and how we move forward from them.
That front cover isn't just informing your community, giving you comfort. It is the ultimate in speaking truth to power. The entire country is seeing that. Our government leaders are forced to read those messages and potentially reckon with it. What does that tell you? What does that tell us about the importance of student journalism?
I hope it tells people that they need to keep reading and they need to keep engaging. If you felt moved by our front cover, I hope you pick up our paper, check it out online, and keep reading. We're trying to bring light to the pain that is being felt in our community, and it is so important that we just are able to keep telling those stories and that people continue to care about these stories. So yeah, I'm really thankful for everyone who has reached out and said that it had an impact on them.
Caitlin, you are not just shedding light, you are the light. Caitlin Yeadey, I am grateful that you stayed up and joined us tonight.
Thank you.